it's Megan. It's Vlogmas day 5. I'm getting ready for bed this day. This vlog almost didn't happen, but I don't want to mess up Vlogmas already on the 5th day. I'm doing my skincare routine, trying to decompress. This evening has been so annoying and so stressful, and honestly, this is just gonna be me basically warning you guys never to do insane pre-sales like the Taylor Swift ticket bullshit is basically the best way I can describe it. So I thought today would be so great and I would have my Taylor Swift tickets, and it's something for those of you guys who aren't insane people and don't know about it. Taylor Swift did a insane pre-sale like thing starting in August, so I've been working on this since August, where you go to this website every single day since August until like a few weeks ago. Right after Thanksgiving it ended, and you watched her videos 10 times a day, and each one you could watch 10 times a day, so you watch like 100 videos a day. You could tweet about it, Facebook about it, email people about it, ask people to use your referral link, and you got boosts to raise your chance in line to get the best seats, the best chance at seats for her Reputation concert. So it was a long time before we even heard music from her CD, before the CD ever came out. We were like working really hard at it. I didn't like any of the music pretty much, but I love Reputation now. I'm really into the CD, which I'm thankful about because I was doing all that work. No tickets. Spoiler alert, didn't get tickets. So me and my friend ALYSSA promised each other after the 1989 tour, which was amazing. It was one of the best concerts of my life, up there with Coldplay. They are super amazing. They're just amazing performers, like really next level with the production. I just used this up. My Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. Just used the last strips of that. Smells so relaxing, which I need. So I've been working really hard at this, and I was able to get up to the top level for the city that I was going for, which was Philly. And so I was at 100% for the whole boost thing. Like when it locked in at near the end of November, I was at 100%. My bar was completely full. I had 4,067 boosts. I still have that. I still have it on my account page. And then today was the first day of the pre-sale for like this whole thing. Like this was the first day that you could possibly have a pre-sale. I got today's time slot, the first time on today, December 5th at 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that was the first time that anyone could literally buy like a pre-sale through this. And it's always like nerve-wracking to be in the first group of something like this. They've never done a pre-sale like this. Like they've done verified fans before, but never to this extreme. And so being in the very first time slot was obviously a good thing because that's what I worked so hard to achieve. But it was also a bad thing because it was like we didn't know what would really be happening. Like if there would be glitches, obviously we would be the first ones affected by it. But hopefully they would fix it before it like got out of hand or like something really bad happened. So at 4 o'clock, I was on my computer. It said that you would get a text message from like the Taylor Swift thing, and it would have like a code there and only you could use that code. It was like linked to your account, but you had to type in the code that you were texted. You couldn't get the code any other way, but if like it couldn't go through on the text, it would like email it to you. So I had my email open just in case, and I had my phone right next to me at every second of this whole thing. So at 4 o'clock, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it soon. I'm gonna get that code. I'm gonna get my tickets. And I was really nervous, but really, really excited. I always get nervous before I buy concert tickets because it's something I love so, so much. And to see Taylor Swift again was a dream of me and Alyssa's, to see her on the floor. And we've just been looking forward to it for so many years, and it was a dream that me and her had together, and we worked really hard to achieve it. So 4 o'clock rolled around, no text. We were like, maybe like in a few minutes it'll come or whatever. 4:15, 4:20, 4:30, 5:30, no text, no emails, nothing, no like alerts or whatever. And then Ticketmaster tweeted that they were slowing down the ticket, like the distribution of the codes. So then, because of, they didn't explain why, but they were like saying it would help all the fans be able to get their codes. And the whole point of this was they ensured that whatever place in line that you were, you would not be surpassed by people at a lower spot than you. That's why it was like the whole boost thing, and why like the number of boosts mattered. So at 4,067 boosts, I'm sure there was people near that number in Philly, but I'm sure there wasn't like thousands or something. I could be wrong, but I'm sure there wasn't that many. Because honestly, you have to be super psycho for watching that many of her videos. Like, I feel so dumb for doing all this work. I felt dumb the whole process, but I thought that there would be a reward at the end, which was getting the floor seats for me and Alyssa. And I can't even tell you how many times Michael, my boyfriend, was like, why don't you just stop watching these videos? You're way ahead of everyone. Like, you can just quit and like take a day off. And it's like, no, like I need to do these stupid things, even though I feel crazy doing it, because it's for this ultimate goal. So 5:30, around that, Ticketmaster sends out that tweet, and I'm like, okay, like they're gonna slowly like fix it, and then I'm gonna get my code. And this whole time I'm on Reddit, on the Taylor Swift page, and on Twitter to see what people are saying, if they got their codes and if they got their seats. And so there's definitely been a lot of buzz. Some people have bought their tickets at this point because it's been like almost 2 hours into the whole thing. And so people are freaking out about the price. The Snake Pit, which is the general admission, is $800. One price, like there's no cheaper option. If you want to be in the pit, you have to pay $800 per ticket, which I honestly find so disgusting. That is so much money, and I never wanted to be in the pit in the first place, but if I did, I would have changed my mind, because that is so much money. I just can't imagine anything being worth that much money for one night. And then people were posting that the front rows of like the first sections were going for $1,500, which just like blows my mind. I am like so grossed out by those prices. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's just shocking. Truly, truly shocking to be that much money. And it's not like you're meeting Taylor Swift. It's not like you're getting really anything that great other than seats and this stupid box of memorabilia, including like a lanyard that lights up in the concert, which that's definitely not worth $1,000 to me. So saw those prices and we were like, okay, that's VIP. We never wanted VIP, we just wanted standard. And it said that the standard prices would be between $50 and $250. That was sent out in an email by Ticketmaster the day before, so on December 4th. And that made us feel really good. $250 was below the budget that we were planning on spending anyway. And even though that's a lot of money, it's something that we've thought about for many years, and so we were ready to commit to that. So, yeah, 5:30 comes and goes, 6 o'clock comes and goes, more people are posting that they're buying their tickets, and it is just getting really, really discouraging at that point. 2 hours after we were supposed to get it, I haven't received any text, any emails. Ticketmaster wouldn't respond to me on Twitter, not direct messaging, not tweeting at them. I was tweeting any company I could that was associated with Twitter, just to see if they could help us. We tried calling into Ticketmaster, they wouldn't answer, like it was busy, because I'm sure many people were experiencing the same thing. I read a lot of people got codes, but the codes wouldn't work. And that would honestly be worse, like to get a code but not even be able to use it. Like, we just never even got a code. So 7 rolls around, it's dinner time. My mom made dinner, which was really great, and I ate dinner, ranting with them and complaining about how insane this was. Still scrolling on Twitter and Reddit to see if people were having any luck in Philly specifically. And eventually, like, the tweets that I was sending out were having other people respond, like other people trying to purchase respond to me, and they were saying like that they were in the same boat, and so that made me feel better. But then some people were saying that they got their codes and they had less boosts than me, like 2,000 less boosts than I did. And like, it's just like, to even talk about this, it sounds so silly. Like, it's so dumb. Why'd I even do this? But it was something I worked really hard for, and for it to just not even have any ending, like it's not a happy ending, it's not a bad ending, there just like is no ending, is really, really upsetting. So once I found out that people like far below me in line were getting codes and were able to purchase tickets that I would have probably purchased, like we were gonna spend like $700 or more after fees on these tickets, and to see people send screenshots of how many tickets were left, and there was like none in any of the sections we wanted, they were all sold, that's when we just started to give up. Like, I feel like I'm still in shock. I'm not like, I am like sad, but I was a lot madder before, but now I'm just like, I don't even know what to do. Like, there's nothing to really do. So, yeah, there's a lot of people in the same position as me. There's a lot of people on Reddit and Twitter and Instagram. When I posted like my experience, a lot of people responded that the same thing happened to them. And I just hope that Ticketmaster makes this right. This has left such a bad taste in my mouth about going to the concert, about participating in anything similar to this. I never would. I don't care who it's for. It's not worth it. It is a royal waste of time, and I have absolutely nothing to show for it. I just wanted to get 2 tickets for me and my best friend to see Taylor Swift, and here I am. It's 10 o'clock on the night of the day I was supposed to get a code at 4 p.m. and I don't have a code, I don't have an email, I don't have a response from Ticketmaster. I don't know if anything will be done about it. I don't know if I'll ever get tickets without having to go resale, like buying tickets that people super overcharge for, and I will not do that at all. It's not worth it to me in the slightest. But I did email a lot of emails that I could find. Ticketmaster, her record label, Lincoln Financial Field, where the concert is being held in Philly, and her merchandise store, because there was no email for like Taylor Swift Nation or anything like that. So I'm at a loss for words. This is what happened today. This is why this is my Vlogmas video, and it's just so weird that this happened. Like, I thought this would be such a positive night and I would have time to relax and like enjoy her music and like just think about the concert and reminisce about the 1989 concert with my best friend. and we spent the whole night on the phone complaining and crying, and it's just super upsetting. Both my parents tried to call Ticketmaster. They were online trying to get like a code or tickets or whatever, but you can't unless you get the text. I don't know what else to say other than like it was so pointless to do all this work, and it just really upsets me and I don't know if anything will be resolved with this, if they will send us codes or if they will give us access to seats that we earned, because I do believe that this was a system where you earned your spot, and I earned 100% in a whole city. Like a few, obviously other people got 100%, but it's very hard to get that many boosts, and it would just really discourage me if it honestly meant nothing and all of this was for nothing. So this is Vlogmas Day 5. This Vlogmas is very unhappy, but yeah, I ate a turkey gobbler today from Wawa and it was delicious. I got the bowl gobbler, that was awesome. And now I'm gonna cuddle up in bed and I'm gonna try not to think about Taylor Swift for a long time. But yeah, let me know if you had a similar experience. Maybe there's something that we can do to band together and get what we really deserve, because they said that it would be worth it. They said that this was the point of all of it, was to get tickets that you really wanted, and I think a lot of people are left really disappointed and left with nothing even after they worked really hard to get to this point. So don't do crazy verified fan month-long process things. It's just crazy. Like, I agree that verified fan is a good thing, because I purchase a lot of concert tickets and it is really frustrating when you can tell the site is overwhelmed because of bots and scalpers. But this is just insane. Like, there's no words to describe this, and I'm just gonna stop talking because there's nothing else really to say. But thanks you guys for listening. I'm sorry if any of you went through the same thing. I really feel shitty for anyone that went through a similar situation. I never thought being at such a high percentage would ever leave me empty-handed, but I was never able to log in. I was never able to see the tickets that were available. I just never got to do anything than refresh my email and phone, and I honestly feel crazy. Like, send me into like an insane asylum because I can't even. So yeah, Taylor Swift, this was a really bad idea. I really am not happy about this decision, and it's just really disappointing. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching Vlogmas Day 5. I hope tomorrow is a much more happy day, and I hope you guys have a great one. Bye.